Hi everyone, it's Alia and welcome back to my channel. I have a new junk journal to share with everyone that I made with another digital kit from Amy Joy Studios. I'm just trying to see if I wrote down the name of this kit. I didn't. It was like it's a Hawaiian travel themed paper and I absolutely love it. So this is what I came up with. This one was a little bit difficult for me. I'm loving the fact that I can use DigiKits now in my journals. The one thing I do struggle with a lot are the covers, because before when I did like when I used pattern paper or things like that, the pattern paper is 12 by 12 anyway, whereas the kits they print to like a journal size. I mean, I know that there's ways to make them bigger and stuff like that. I just haven't figured that part out yet. So I have done what I could to make the cover for this, and I actually like the way it came out. It's not bad at all. So this is the front here, and it's just held together. I tied some sari silk ribbon around it, but on this part of the ribbon there's like a blue dye in there, which kind of, I don't know, it looked kind of tropical because it matched with the seahorses on the back. So how I created this cover, let me just take this off so I can show you, so this was one of the papers. And I printed it out on cardstock, and then I printed another set of papers out for the inside, and then I sewed both sheets of cardstock together. As you can see, it's sewed all the way around, so it attaches the two sets of cardstock together, and then it also makes the cover a little thicker, more durable. So that's what I did. So on the inside, I didn't put a pocket here because there's this little, it's like out of the dictionary, so it says exotic, and it gives like the definition for that. So I thought that was kind of cool, and if I put a pocket here, it would have covered it up, so I didn't really want to do that. So I put the pocket on this side, and here on the top, this was just part of the ephemera kit from the kit, and then I just put some of the gray, this is like trim, sort of, I don't know what it is, but I felt that it just kind of went with the grayish color of the shells. So I did that, and then here was one of the cutouts from the ephemera part of it, and it's the map of all the islands, and I left it open on these, so I only sewed it down on these two sides, so that way you can fit more in it. And then these are just little cut aparts from the kit that I made. There's the pineapple, and then I have this little fringe on the top. And then this one, I just made it so you can journal on it. And I was playing around with the sizing, and so I shrunk the pages down to, like, when you go to print, one of the print options is like the size, so it's like full page, 8 by 10, 5 by 7, 4 by 6, so on and so forth. So I printed a page out at 5 by 7, and it came out as perfect size journaling cards. So, of course it would be this one and then here. So I cut them in half and then round the corners. But it's nice because I printed on cardstock, but then also the back is nice for journaling. So I found a way to make my own journaling cards. And then that all tucks back in there. And here is another picture, and I love this one. I just love the colors in this. It's very tropical, but what am I trying to say? It's tropical, but there's like this softness about it that I really liked. And so here's some of that paper my dad gave me, and I put this trim on the side also, and I used the two trims that I showed in a previous haul. It was this color, and then, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess over here. these two colors here, because I thought they were just very, I don't know, oceany or tropical looking, so I figured it went really well with this. So here's this here, and then this is a piece of music sheet that my friend Danny gave to me. Thank you, Danny. And I just ran a little trim on the bottom, and you can't even see that I'm not in frame. Sorry about that. I ran some trim on the bottom there, and then I have one of the charms that she gave me, and this one is of the little cuckoo clock. So I hung that on this little paper clip here. I'm still sort of trying to figure out how to include charms into a journal. I see so many people do it, and then I can't remember how they did it. So when I go to try to use charms, I don't know, I make it up and make it work. So there's a couple charms. There's that one and these two, and you will see them when we get to those pages. Oh, but I liked this sheet because it says "now for a party." So I kind of thought, you know, the whole like luau or some kind of party. So that's why I use this sheet. And then here is, this was also from the ephemera kit from the collection, and what I did was I sewed it on these three sides, left this open, and just created a pocket. And so we have this little journaling card here, and then another of, oh, that's upside down. No. Oh no, it is this way. Is it? Yeah, it's this way. The fish kind of looked, I wasn't sure which way they were going. So this was another one of those, the full pages that I shrunk down, and then lots of journaling space on the back. And then those tuck right in there. And here, so with this kit, along with like the regular pages, there was one sheet of this, so like you can use it on the back, but I'm just trying to see where the other side is, because the other side is different, without giving too much away. Okay, so the other sheet, the other side of the sheet is like this plain coffee dyed look, and then this is the other side. But I love this, and I'll actually probably use this also in other journals that I make, because it's lined, so it's perfect, a perfect space for lots of journaling there. And then we have another of those pages, and here I just add a little roughly trim. This kind of reminded me of like a lei, so I stuck that down. And then I also put, of course, some of my vintage buttons, because I love buttons. And here's some graph paper that my dad gave me, and another, oh, this is really pretty, love this paper. And I did a little ruffle fabric here. And then on the bottom here, I've made the pocket, and I put this under it, kind of like it reminds me of the ocean, because, you know, they're going in a boat, I don't know. And then I added a little bling right there. And then in the pocket, I have, so here's a tag from the kit, and I just put some fibers that Danny gave to me on the top here, because I like the way these multicolor eyelash trim looked, so that's, oh, it's falling. So that's that one. And then here's two more, oh, it goes this way. Two more cutouts from the collection. All right. And then I have this doily that I semi-coffee dyed. I sprayed it, and then I baked it. So it's a little coffee dyed. And then here's more of that paper, and there's the back side. And I attempted to do one of those flip up, fold down pocket thingies, so it opens like this, and then it opens like this for lots of journaling space, but then also there's a pocket in the back here that you can tuck stuff in. So there's that, plus the inside here. And then in here, so this is cut out from the ephemera kit, as well as this, and then I just put some of that fun, it's not really eyelash trim, whatever kind of trim this is, it's fun. Put that there, and then I put this. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video real quick because my son had come in, and I don't know if you caught the end part of it. The door was all squeaky and he was on his phone watching a video, so sorry about that. And I completely lost track of what I was saying. I know I was here. I showed everybody these, and then I have that from the collection, and this is one of the full-size papers that I shrunk down, but I like it because there's journaling room on the front and the back. So I like the way that turned out there. And let's see, how did I have this all in here? Tucked and tucked, maybe like that. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so, oh, and these are one of the little stickers that I got that look metal. I mean, obviously they're not, but they have that metal look to them, which I thought was really cute. Okay. And then here, I did a paper ruffle, and then I added this little butterfly, and I love these butterflies. Let me see. I do have the rest of the, oh, that's not it. They were just perfect. Like the colors and everything were just perfect for this journal. So I did use a couple butterflies in the journal. And here, have another pocket, and on the bottom here, I ran some lace there. And then I have a little wooden button, which they actually are this color. I don't know if that's in focus. But I put a little of the, distressing, lost my words for a second, on it just to give it a little bit of a darker wooden color, even though, I mean, it's wood, but just that darker color there. And then made another pocket, and in that pocket, again, I have another tag from the collection with these awesome fibers, and that's also a cutout as well. Okay, and another doily we have here, some more of that grid paper from my dad, and I love the way this is. I was using a cup, and I kept setting the cup down, and then when I would, it would make those little stains, which I love how that looks. So I did that. Here is those fish again, and yep, when the picture's a little bit bigger, it's very apparent which way is up and which way is down. But when it was a little bit smaller, I don't have my glasses on either, so it kind of looked weird to me. And here is another little flower from the butterfly sticker sheet. And then on the bottom here, I made another little tuck spot, and another one of the cutouts from the ephemera kit, and another full page shrunk down. And those go here, and then I ran a little of that gray trim along the side, and the sheet for journaling. And here is another one of the little charms from Danny, and this one is the little key. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And of course, as they're on paper clips, whoever has this journal can move them wherever they want. I just randomly put them about. And then this is the middle of the signature. And we have the two ladies. And here I made a top corner tuck. And I have two more of the shrunk down pages. And then those slide right back up in there. There we go. And I did run some trim down the side right there. And another flower from the butterfly kit. And here's we had this as one of the previous journaling cards, but this is what the full page looks like. And the other side of the doily. And another pocket with this little fun fringe at the bottom, and another wooden button, and then a little pocket here that holds two little journaling cards, and this is a little tag. And some more fish, and here's another one of the butterflies. This one's really pretty. And here we have the little flip there, so you can write in there. And then I just did a little layering there. I did some of the ruffled fabric. I put a little lace over, and then a little purple flower, which I liked the way all those colors kind of went together. And then in this pocket here, some more cutouts from the collection. So we have this one and that one. I really like this one. And then one of the full pages shrunk down. That goes in there. Okay, and then we have this nice page with these real light pastel-y colors. And as light as they are, if you had like a black Sharpie or a black marker or a pen, you could still write on this because it's very light. But I love this image here. Some more doily with graph paper and another side tuck here. And then I did add a little pink flower up there. And here again is from the collection. And this one is really cute. It has the seahorses and the pineapples. And then those get tucked right back inside. And here's the bigger version of the seahorses and pineapple. And then more of that pink ruffly trim. And this nice page here with the butterflies on top. And a little, oh, it's backwards. Right here, we have the little camera charm. Hopefully that's in focus. I keep saying hopefully the stuff is because I actually can't see the screen of my camera because I'm sitting down. So I'm really hoping everything is in frame. I'm sort of guessing. I set up little things around my mat to tell me not to go over too far this way or up too far this way. So hopefully I am staying in frame, but I'll probably have to watch it once just before I upload it to make sure that I'm not completely like this the whole time. So, so here's another little tuck spot with a couple more little tags and the little fringe on the bottom, which I really like. And I'm almost, well, not that I'm almost, I am very sorry I didn't get more, because when I got them, they had, you know, I don't know, several of each of the colors. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy it because I like the colors and they were on clearance. But, you know, I'm not sure if I'm ever actually going to use them. And now that I've used them, I really want more because, you know, they're running out. There's only, you know, so much on there. I think there's, I'm looking at the tag right now, 2 yards, and it was on clearance for $1.49, marked down from $4.99. So now it's kind of like, oh, why did I not buy more? But I didn't. Hopefully maybe this weekend I'll stop by a Michael's and see if they still have it in stock. If they do, I will definitely pick up some more because can't give up that opportunity, because once I've used something and like it, when I go back, it's always gone. So we'll see what happens. And here's the other side of the music page, and then I did another of the trim, the little lacy trim on the top, and more of the fringe there. And this, the paper that, this graph paper that my dad gave me, once it's tea dyed or coffee dyed, or I think this is coffee. It is. I love the way it sounds when you turn the page. It's very, has that very crunchy sound, which I love. Okay, and here I've just ruffled up some purple ribbon, or trim actually. It's like a ribbony trim. Put the two buttons, one on the top, one on the bottom. And then I made a little tuck spot with this right here. It's a little fish. And then this one matches that, so it's like the mini version. And then I have the little puffer fish. And then they just tuck right back inside there. And then here, perfect place for journaling. And there's the whale's tail. And the back, as we saw in the beginning. So I hope you guys liked it. Like I was saying, I did struggle with the cover, but I am very happy with the way this cover turned out. So I think I might have gotten over my, I don't know, my difficulties with the covers, because the more I look at this cover, I am actually okay with how this came out, so I might duplicate it again unless I come up with another cover. What I really like are the fabric the fabric covers, but I am limited to the fabric that I have, and I don't want to keep using the same crushed green fabric over and over and over, because, you know, you do want some variety. So I do like this. I will give this a try again and see what happens next time. So thanks again for sticking around and watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye.